Welcome everybody to the stream today. We'll be starting at 11 PM local time here at Perth, heading through to 3 PM. Stay tuned, and we'll be starting in about 8 minutes now.
No way, actually streaming.
Guys, to the stream today, live at Perth International Airport. We'll be going to around 3 p.m. today, much like the timing of last weekend. So welcome to everybody there. Make sure to like, subscribe, and check out the Discord. And we'll be starting now in 2 minutes and 39 seconds. See you then. Welcome everybody to today's stream live at Perth International Airport today till 3 p.m. Great to have your company here on the YPPH plane, guys. Let's see, everything working? Everyone there in the chat, make sure just that everything's working. You can turn the audio back up. We had it down last week, so we can turn the audio back up a bit. So it was with the blaring 2-1 departures, we had to have it down, but because it's 03 at the moment, we can have it up. Ladies, YPPH ATIS post information Sierra, temperature 18, winds varying 060 to 130 degrees at 5 knots, max tailwind 3 knots on runway 03. QNH 1029, expect the ILS approach, runway 03 for arrivals. Runway 03 for departures via Outlet, Avnex, Olam, Solus and Opega. 06 for all other departures. Taxiway Alpha 7, stop bar not available. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers. Cloud fewer than 0 to 5 and scattered at 0 to 9. We're in for runway change today. Not now, but at some point today, we'll be going to 2-1, and I'm quite confident in saying that we will see 2-1 in today's stream. At some point, according to Bomb, it should be changing within the next hour and a half. So we'll see how we go. He should be out soon. The windsock is not looking promising, but there isn't much wind, so it may stick around for a bit. Next in on runway 03, it's going to be a while, but the next arrival is Victor Hotel Echo Bravo Golf, coming in from Sydney as Qantas 643, in the new livery of the 330-200s. And one of the common ones here, Echo Bravo Golf. And that one's not too far out, just 26 minutes, I would more say about 15. Also another big one in today, soon, 35 minutes out, Qantas 10 coming in from London, Victor Hotel Zulu November Alpha. Coming in, currently cruising 41,000 feet, been flying for 15 hours and 21 minutes, so they'll be making their arrival within the hour. Another interesting one, Virgin Australia flight A9938, a A32232, Victor Hotel Victor November Bravo, heading in from Singapore after what probably was a maintenance trip over there. And another plane coming in from Singapore, which might overtake it. They're both an hour out roughly. Singapore 213, heading in 9 Victor Sierra Charlie Romeo, the reg for that one. The 787-10 coming in. We'll also be having some baby bus action. One's just departed from Broome. We'll be arriving here in about 2 hours now, H&R. And of course, the Daily Batik A320 coming in from Denpasar. Normal livery, nothing special about this one. Batik 6007. Papa Kilo Lima Uniform Zulu. Few other arrivals as well. 737s coming in, one from Brisbane, Qantas one from Brisbane, and the Max from Brisbane, as Velocity 462. A few interesting ones to start off the stream. Not too long after, we'll get a few arrivals, as well as Velocity 9072 coming in from Kundawana today. 25 minutes out to that one. And on radar now at Perth, scheduled to depart at 11:15, Velocity 558, the ex-Silk Air aircraft, Victor Hotel Indigo Whiskey Quebec, heading over to Sydney. They'll arrive there 5:35 local time. Welcome to everybody in the stream today. Great to have you here, and streaming up until about 3 PM local time here at Perth. So yeah, it should be all good to keep going for today. Velocity. Now looking to the departures heading out. Qantas 8:56 heading over to Canberra today, scheduled to depart 8 minutes ago. So we'll have to wait for them, but hopefully we should get them at some point today, which will be nice. Nice to get on today's stream. We may have a Jets. Well, not now, but we 2:50. There is the Bangkok Jetstar flight. If they're heading over on time, we may get to see them. A321 Neo. So Jetstar this week moving over to Terminal 2, and obviously still staying around at Terminal 1 this week. So there will be an interesting little thing to keep your eye on heading over the other side. Maybe a good chance for any other aircraft plane spotters getting one on one side and this side. So videos maybe. We got A320s to Broome, Broome and Darwin from Virgin. 1485 to Broome and 1437 to Darwin. Wagonair 535, the white AirAsia one. PK Alpha Zulu Quebec. They're heading off at 11:40 scheduled, heading over to Denpasar with a with a silver nose. And then obviously the daily Qantas flight to Darwin, QF 1604, heading off at 11:45. One to keep your eyes on as well, Qantas 71 heading over to Singapore, scheduled in exactly an hour. Victor Hotel Echo Bravo Kilo. The reg for that one. Another rare one, well not rare, but not as common as some of the other ones. Mauritius heading over to Port Louis in Mauritius, the only airport there, as Mauritius 441. A330 Neo, one of the only, I think it is the only aircraft A330 Neo we get. Yeah, it is. It would be here at Perth, heading over at departing at 1:05 p.m. and obviously then we've got the Singapore airlines heading back to Singapore SCR once we see that arrive. Next out, push back now, Qantas 8:56 heading over to Canberra today. Maybe they'll probably head over 06, I'd say. People saying where is the planes. The next one in, Qantas 643. They'll be not too far away. 330-200. They're a decent sized plane, the 330s. So yeah, that's one to wait for. So yeah, we'll be capturing that in a moment. Turn that off. I turned that off. That's the stunning bell. That's off. Turn it off again. Put that off anyway. Welcome everybody today. Hello and welcome to the stream. Streaming to around 3 p.m. The battery hangs with me. Hopefully it does. Subscriber of the day, Trick Shot Guru. He wants me to give him a shout out. I haven't got a subscriber yet, so why don't we give it to you? Thank you, Trick Shot Guru, for subscribing, or the subscriber of the stream today. Any 767s? No 767s. They're only the occasional one that we get as a charter flight. That's the only time we get 767s at Perth. So, yeah, none today, unfortunately. But I'll have to ask some friends, but we may get some we may, I don't know, there's been P8s coming in 2 weeks in a row now on a Sunday afternoon. So, both US Navy, I don't know if that's just a coincidence or whatever, but hey, we might get some P8s coming in. I would like that. I don't know though. I haven't asked. I'm not making any suggestions.
Submarine in the Indian Ocean.
11:13 now here. Quantity 6:43. Only saying 3 minutes out. I would say 5, but hey, that's not too far away. A330 Echo Bravo Golf coming in. Long mile final approach runway 03 coming in from Sydney. 4.5 hours now. So yeah, not too far away that one. From making their arrival to Perth. Hello, Josh's Aviation, welcome. Live streaming here till 3 p.m. It's gonna be a nice day. Here we go, something small coming in. Or here we go, Singapore Flying College, Yankee Oscar Juliet. They'll more than likely just do a flyby. Nothing interesting. Let's pan over to them now. Cessna 172. My panhandle will hit when they turn. There they go. He'll come over and bank across. I don't have much panhandle left, so it's like they turn a bit. They did a bit of an early go around in terms of the practices. Usually they get a bit closer than Singapore, but or than what this one's just done. So that's a bit interesting there. That now just doing some training. They did one on 06 a while ago. Well, not on 06, but for 06. So yeah, they're just doing a bit of training out of Jandicott today. I've got a new addition. I've got a table here, so got that during the week, and so that will now be where I have everything on. Forgot my mouse today, which is a bit frustrating, but hey, it's all okay. So welcome everybody to the stream. Connie's A56 heading off to Canberra, now taxiing out that. I have a feeling we'll go 06. Yes, it is making its turn to onto Victor before it'll head over on 06 heading to Canberra. EBG not too far away. I think that Canberra flight though will head up before them, so we will get them before the other one heading over on 06. Let's see, he's saying, has there been another 80s approach? Expect runway 21 at 0340. So, yes, you are hearing this right. There is going to be a runway change on earlier than what I thought it would be, but runway 03 will only be lasting for another 20 minutes, so we'll have to get the panhandle off in a moment. That will probably mean we don't get much in terms of action off here. Really nothing. So yeah, wrapping up already. So 2-1 action coming up shortly here at Perth Airport as the runway will be changing. They'll be heading over off 2-1, so they'll be flying out the other way. We'll have to bring the microphone, the audio back down again from the main microphone, but we'll be okay. We've got a bit of 03. Let's pan around now to Qantas 856. They'll be now making their roll over for their departure to Canberra. There they go. 737. And they're off on their way to Canberra now. So we'll get the A330. I can see it on site now. Finals for runway 03. So having a time is a bit of a good indication for us, and how long we have left. So ABG we'll get the A320. We'll get the 73. Qantas 10 is currently out of reach. And so that's definitely means Singapore is out of the equation. So we'll see Qantas 10. Let's see what they start to do. Will they be the last one? They'll either be the first arrival or the last arrival on 03. On 03/21. First on 21, last on 03. Okay. It's pan around now. ABG heading in or coming in from Sydney. Qantas 643. There it is. Not too far away. Here they come. Qantas 643 now. The hum of the A330 enjoy its landing here on runway 03. Okay, there you go, Qantas 643. You've got Virgin Australia Silkway 373. Now crossing runway 03 before they'll begin their takeoff roll over to Sydney today, I believe. Sydney? I think. We'll check that. I think it's Sydney, I think. Let me see. Yep, it is Sydney. Indigo Whiskey Quebec. That one there. The shed's gone up pretty quickly. Last week that was still a construction zone, but it's just gone like that. It's just been very, very quick. This last little bit of construction on that new, I think it's at the hangar, or is that something different? I'm not too sure. It's saying 28 minutes for Qantas 10, but I think it could be a bit earlier. In fact, I'm more positive it will be earlier than that.
Pressure wind 10 degrees.
It's not that aircraft that just landed. It's not the A330.
Here goes that X Silkway 73. There they are.
Get back here now.
Next in velocity 679 coming in from Melbourne. Victor Hotel Yankee Whiskey Delta. They'll be making a short mile final approach on runway 03, followed by velocity 9072 Victor November Juliet. Heading in from Kundawana. Actually been on Victor November Juliet a few weeks ago. That was the last aircraft I was on. 721 from Adelaide, I believe. So yeah, flew on that one coming back, the A320. First time spotting it, I think, since I've been on it. And then it'll be a Rex sub, and that might be the rest of the action for today. Don't think Qantas 10, yeah, I don't think they'll be before that time, unfortunately for us. Runway 21 at 11:40 expected. 5 knot tailwind now, so the wind's just picked up a bit, and that's the reason for the wind has moved over, but that's a further reason for the change now. now see that Virgin 737 coming in from Melbourne. It's now visible on that short run final vectors. Hopefully next weekend we can get a bit more action from 03. It does look a bit promising next weekend, maybe. We'll see. Unfortunately, the sources aren't very accurate now, but they're still a nice indication. 27 degrees next weekend. Yeah, it's looking like a 03 day next week, so that'll be nice. Both Saturday and Sunday, although Saturday will be 06. Maybe I might do a 06 next stream. As that will be the last weekend before we're on, for I will be doing, have 2 weeks of streaming. We'll definitely have to get the 06 streams going. So yeah, we'll definitely have to do that. Plan around to that flight inbound from Melbourne. There they are, that Virgin. I have to level this tripod a bit. Here they are, there it is. You can start to hear them, their engines in the background there. Let's now tune in for their arrival on runway 03. Hello, welcome everybody. That was Virgin Australia coming in, Victor November Juliet. Probably our last jet engine plane for today's stream. Accidentally had my microphone out of pad and I thought I did, but yeah. It's a bit frustrating, but we're all good. Sub 340, probably our last movement on 03 for today. Or Qantas 9 is Qantas 10 is a big maybe. It's a big question mark. Qantas 10. I would say 2-1 though. It is runway 21 now. As of about 5 minutes, the 21 post has come out. So that will happen once all the planes have kind of been in the padding. So Qantas 10, I don't believe, has reached the padding yet. So they'll be on 21. Here is the last aircraft on 03 for today. Rex Airlines sub 340. Coming Esperance or Albany, I believe. I think it's Esperance, this one. Zulu X-ray uniform, I believe the radio is as well. Enjoy the old Saab noises. Oh no, my mic's been off again. Gosh, that annoys me. Sorry about that. Okay, let's go. Is it working? Hello? Okay. Okay. Working now? I hope. Okay, so next in quants 10. Okay. Okay. Okay, so hopefully that's all good.
And then I messaged him and I remembered him saying he's like pretty good at WhatsApp. And I sent the same exact message on WhatsApp and he replied on WhatsApp. And I was like, because we were meant to go to TW, I was going to take it.
Yep, Qantas 10 heading in now for the vectors for approach for runway 21. That'll be next in. And we've got a bit of action. Velocity 1485 heading over to Broome today. Victor November Papa. And 1437 heading over to Darwin. Victor November Delta. Both 320s. We probably have a chance of the one to... they'll probably both use the whole runway. We'll see though. Panhandle off and now ready and all good to go for runway 21 there. The first one in that line is the one off to Darwin, Victor November Delta, the newest 320 in Virgin's fleet, and then the one behind Victor November Papa heading over to Broome, one of the OG ones for Virgin Australia. Decently quiet platform today, not many people about. So yeah, that's our little, that's what's left at the moment. And we'll try to get a little spot over that 7-8 on its side. On side, just behind the platform now, so we'll have to wait and see. They're both going to use the whole one way up. Thank you for joining me, everybody, today, streaming here at Perth. Next off that 320 to Darwin, and AirAsia is also not far away from making their departure out. I can see Qantas 10 out. I'm not going to bother getting them around. Yeah. I'll just turn the aircraft audio back down again. If you've been here for a while, we turned it up at the start of the stream and now we're turning it back down. Because 2-1 is a bit noisier. A bit louder, all the movements. to an extent, the departures, and then the arrivals you can hardly hear, so it doesn't need to be too loud. He goes at velocity 1437 over to Victor November Delta. Let's pan around to them, and then we'll quickly go over to AirAsia as they are also now taxiing out. I'll be able to see them in just a moment. There is that Virgin one, the other Virgin 320 behind. Yeah. There's Rotate, and they're off. AirAsia in frame behind. There is that 320 Victor November Delta. As let's pan around down there. There is AirAsia just there. They're heading off to Denpasar 545. I believe the Redra is Alpha Zulu Quebec. And it's got a grey nose, a silver nose on it. The white plane, the only really all white one for AirAsia as far as I'm aware of, and it's got a grey nose on it at the moment. 1485 next off. Victor November Papa. I can see they are starting their roll now, but there is that is Qantas 10 coming in from London now, and that is Victor November Papa off to Broome today. There's rotation for the 320. And they're off. AirAsia will be also going off before the before Qantas 10 makes their arrival. They'll probably vacate Alpha 7. Here is AirAsia heading off to Denpasar. You can see the grey nose.
And you were sick as well. We're just recovering.
And yeah, now AirAsia. Decent hop over to Bali. Mid-range flight for the 320. There they go. There's AirAsia. Pan around Victor Zulu November Alpha heading in now on final for approach runway 21 coming in from London Heathrow today as Qantas 10. There they are, there's the 7-3. It's a bit hazy today, so it's going to be a bit hard to film these far away arrivals. The grass is probably at the greenest point it's going to get this year. It's probably even past that, so it's now going to start turning brown again and dying off. The Perth Airport grass here. There they are, they're down here on runway 21. They'll be able to turn off pretty easily at Alpha 7 and make their way back to the bay after probably about a 16-hour flight just over from London Heathrow in the UK. There they go, Qantas 10, Qantas 10. November, Zulu, no, Zulu November Alpha. The first of the 787s for Qantas. Just that one there. Python Pilot, their wind direction has been so bad in the daytime recently. To be honest, it's been bad all round. It's been very annoying at wind times for the runways, and yeah, not the best winds, unfortunately, for us, which is a bit of a let down, but let's see. Let's hope we get a weekday stream this week. Definitely Wednesday and Thursday. We're gonna get it starting with the weekday streams. That'll be nice. I'm gonna have to get the equipment all ready for that then. So we'll be streaming those days, and it'll be all good and all nice for us to be able to do a bit of streaming. Over at the path for 06 arrivals on the Long Mile Bank there. Maybe Scooter one day coming in. Ty, if they're late. Probably will be only about an hour and a half streaming from about 4:30 till 5, so. Yeah, we should be right. This week is looking good for those streams. So as good as we come up to the end of the first hour, and my power bank is not charging. I think it's a bit hot. My laptop's not charging. I think it's the power bank's a bit hot, so I'm going to just cover it up. Gonna try and get it to life again, try and get it to work. There you go, we're charging. And 88% and 79%. So it'll be all good for another hour or two at least. Next in, velocity 9939, Victor November Bravo coming in from Singapore after a maintenance trip over there. What I assume is a maintenance trip over there. Here they are, the 320. You've had a bit of 320 action so far this morning. Behind the trees now. And they'll come to a stop pretty easily. No people on it, nothing on it. I don't know where they're gonna stop at. Oh my lordy. I think we're just gonna leave that because by the time they get up to Charlie 6, they'll be ages away. There they are, they'll make their vacation Charlie 6. Whew, they slowed down pretty quickly. Netlink 1604 next off, heading over to Darwin today, once again A320. Victor Uniform Victor Oscar, the rego for that one, Network Aviation, followed by Singapore flight Singapore Airlines flight 213, coming in from Singapore Changi Airport. 9 Victor Sierra Charlie Romeo rego. And you can see on screen now, it's at the bottom of there, the information on this one. And it's also now rolling on 2-1. Can't see it yet, but let's just start to head over to that little bush over there. Yeah, you can kind of see it through the trees now. We're coming out in about 3 seconds. There they are. Heading over to Darwin in the Northern Territory. Rotation and lift off there. Australian SC are now landing, Singapore Airlines. They'll more than likely roll up to Charlie 9. Welcome to everybody today joining in from the stream. Great to have your company here on the channel YPPH Playing Guy. Make sure to like and subscribe. Streaming till about 3 PM today. Roughly the same times as last weekend. Touchdown there for Singapore. And they're all up. Oh, they'll come to a quick stop. They might not get up here. And then they'll be back to get up here. Safety car over there. So safety car number 9. And there's Singapore. They're vacating now. Charlie 9. Alpha 11 has just become opened again. And the trucks like last weekend. Decent amount of progress. The hangar and all that construction area out to the international terminal side of screen has all looked to have made a large amount of progress this week, and all the trucks have gone away. Alpha 11's now looking brand new, so yeah, a bit of improvement here. Decent amount of improvement since we were last over here. Streaming last weekend, it was only then. There's that Netlink flight 1604 UVO over to Darwin. It's not going to focus. There it is. There we go. They're over. They're gone. Nice day, as Python pilot says. Conducting runway inspection now is Car9. They'll drive down the runway doing checks and make sure everything's all good and safe before exiting out Whiskey and going about the other safety business it needs to do. There it is there with Singapore passing by. Look, probably going faster than Singapore. Definitely going faster than Singapore. Singapore is always so slow. Definitely the slowest airline at taxiing. just quickly, I am starting to get a bit boiling out here, to be honest. We might not, I think I'm going to just pause it at about 1 PM today, guys, and just head back home, just relax today, get ready for streaming next weekend. I'll probably only another 40 minutes or so left till we wrap up. Victor Uniform Zulu now coming in from Brisbane. Let's head around to them. Then there's Max, Aiden's AIC, also heading in from Brisbane, from Virgin Australia after this Qantas one. Been on this particular aircraft as well, Victor Uniform Zulu. It is behind the trees. 2018, I believe I went on this one to Adelaide. And there you go there. I'll more than likely be, yeah, they'll vacate after 7, I'd say. Rex getting ready to head over, I think Espin to Albany, one of the two in your frame now. Heading over there today. We'll be departing off Papa. I just turned it off to just see where this Rex is going. Albany. RXX, the rego for this one. Velocity 1637 heading off to Canada. November, Quebec, Yankee. Not scheduled to depart to 12:30, but that is on radar now, as there does go that Qantas 73. Just there, and then here goes Rex as well. Behind it, there it is. There's Rex. Safety car there. Wonder what number is it? 9 again? No, it's 1. There is safety 1. And there is Rex RXX heading off to Albany now. Sub 340. Maybe a tower shot. Here they are. Rotation. There we go, nice area to be lifting off for a tower view. And there goes Rex. AWST now heading in from Brisbane. There is the max down. I have a feeling they're going to come up. They're going to have to come up to Charlie 9. There they go. It's a bit interesting. Not always you see a plane come up to this far up. They do it at night when they yeah, they seem to do it at night a bit, but not very often during the day. Probably a bit heavy, that one coming in from Brisbane. They'll head back to the bay here to Perth Airport. Velocity 462, that one. Heading to bay 44. Next in Velocity 555 coming in from Sydney. Currently passing to the south of us, Air India's Star Alliance livery from Mumbai to Melbourne. Victor Tango Alpha November uniform. Also on radar now, Velocity 686 heading to Melbourne, scheduled to depart in 2 minutes. Should be heading off shortly. Information Victor now current as of around 20 minutes ago came into effect. Temperature 19, QNH 1028, expect ILS approach runway 21, taxiway Alpha 7, stop bar not available, visibility greater than 10 kilometers, wind is still variable and clouds scattered at 0 to 9. Information Victor, that one there, currently currently active. We'll be streaming up until about 1 PM now, cutting it down by 2 hours. Velocity 555 now on approach coming in from Sydney today. Virgin Australia. So I'll be planning on only having another, I think, 20 minutes left. I'm starting to actually feel a bit sick because it's I thought it was going to be freezing out here and it's the opposite. So I'm in like longs and it's hot and I'm not feeling great. So I think we'll have 15 minutes left before we'll get the end screen on. They're down. That's 77 now landed.
That's so stupid. My name is just all of this area. Now I could hit. I hit there.
Maybe come over this way where you're next to the boys. So that man's coming in.
I know. My phone. No.
Jake's got a map.
Virgin Australia NQY now getting ready to head off to Kununurra. Here they are, 737-700, and rotation pretty early. And gear will be retracted, and they'll head off now to Kununurra, which is far northeast of West Australia. And the battery in my camera is going flat. I think that's about it for today, so we are going to wrap it up there, guys. For streaming, I would have kept going a bit longer, but because that's the end of the battery, it's going to be it for today. Thank you, and we'll see you next time. Sorry go for long, I'm really starting to not feel well, so thank you, and we'll see you next time.